chicken in a banana. Buck chicken on a banana and a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana and a bandana.
Buck chicken on a banana. Buck chicken in a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana in a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana in a bandana.
Buck chickens on a banana. Buck chickens on a bandanas. Buck chicken on a banana in bandanas. Buck chickens on a banana in bandanas. Buck chicken on a banana. Buck chicken in a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana and a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana and a bandana.
Buck chicken on a banana. Buck chicken in a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana in a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana in a bandana.
Buck chickens on a banana. Buck chickens on a bandanas. Buck chicken on a banana in bandanas. Buck chickens on a banana in bandanas. Buck chicken on a banana. Buck chicken in a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana and a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana and a bandana.
Buck chicken on a banana. Buck chicken in a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana in a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana in a bandana.
Buck chickens on a banana. Buck chickens on a bandanas. Buck chicken on a banana and bandanas. Buck chickens on a banana and bandanas. Buck chicken on a banana. Buck chicken in a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana and a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana and a bandana.
Buck chicken on a banana. Buck chicken in a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana in a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana in a bandana.
Buck chickens on a banana. Buck chickens on a bandanas. Buck chicken on a banana in bandanas. Buck chickens on a banana in bandanas. Buck chicken on a banana. Buck chicken in a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana and a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana and a bandana.
Buck chicken on a banana. Buck chicken in a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana in a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana in a bandana.
Buck chickens on a banana. Buck chickens on a bandanas. Buck chicken on a banana in bandanas. Buck chickens on a banana in bandanas. Buck chicken on a banana. Buck chicken in a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana and a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana and a bandana.
Buck chicken on a banana. Buck chicken in a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana in a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana in a bandana.
Buck chickens on a banana.
buck chickens
on a
bandanas. Buck chicken on a banana in bandanas. Buck chickens on a banana in bandanas.
Buck chicken on a banana. Buck chicken in a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana and a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana and a bandana.
Buck chicken on a banana. Buck chicken in a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana in a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana in a bandana.
Buck chickens on a banana. Buck chickens on a bandanas. Buck chicken on a banana in bandanas. Buck chickens on a banana in bandanas. Buck chicken on a banana. Buck chicken in a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana and a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana and a bandana.
Buck chicken on a banana. Buck chicken in a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana in a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana in a bandana.
Buck chickens on a banana. Buck chickens on a bandanas. Buck chicken on a banana in bandanas. Buck chickens on a banana in bandanas. Buck chicken on a banana. Buck chicken in a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana and a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana and a bandana.
Buck chicken on a banana. Buck chicken in a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana in a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana in a bandana.
Buck chickens on a banana. Buck chickens on a bandanas. Buck chicken on a banana in bandanas. Buck chickens on a banana in bandanas. Buck chicken on a banana. Buck chicken in a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana and a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana and a bandana.
Buck chicken on a banana. Buck chicken in a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana in a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana in a bandana.
Buck chickens on a banana. Buck chickens on a bandanas. Buck chicken on a banana in bandanas. Buck chickens on a banana in bandanas. Buck chicken on a banana. Buck chicken in a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana and a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana and a bandana.
Buck chicken on a banana. Buck chicken in a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana in a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana in a bandana.
Buck chickens on a banana. Buck chickens on a bandanas. Buck chicken on a banana in bandanas. Buck chickens on a banana in bandanas. Buck chicken on a banana. Buck chicken in a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana and a bandana. Buck chicken on a banana and a bandana.
Buck 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 chicken on a buck 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 banana. Buck 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 chicken in a buck 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 bandana. Buck buck chicken on a buck buck banana in a buck 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 bandana. Buck buck chicken on a buck buck banana in a buck 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 bandana.
Buck,
Buck
buck,
buck
chicken
chickens
on a
buck
banana. Buck,
Buck
buck,
buck
chickens
chickens
on a
buck
banana.
Ah. Hello everyone. I'm alive somehow, kind of, a little bit, slightly. I'm slightly alive. How is everybody? Also, Rob, thank you for the 1 year worth of subs. That's crazy. That's crazy. We've known each other for a year already. I'm Gucci too, somehow. Hello, Echo. Definitely don't have Terraria in the background. Yeah. Wait, what's your follow age, Echo? I think we've known each other longer. No? Does follow age even... Will it show if I... Ooh, a year and 2 months? Wait, why did it not work for Bubby? Is there like a delay? Oh, there is. 2 years! Damn, Bubby. Sheesh! How long have I been streaming? Not fun. I don't follow myself. That's so unfortunate. Dang. How dare I not follow myself? It did. I heard the notif. Thank you, Rob. Thank you so much. Here's to 1 year of friendship. 1 year of friendship. Oh my gosh. What are you eating, Rob? How's the food? Oh wait. I forgot about this. Check and bot is back. Well, I'm not like totally back, like back as in back, but I'm just, you know, giving everyone life updates about what I've been up to since I went on a hiatus, and it has not been peaceful at all. I could only sigh. Food. What did I just see? Why? Tell me why there's an opening here. What happened here? Huh? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What is this? Why is there a hole here? What is going on? Echo, what did you do? What did you do? It's Binky's turn to say, my room! My room! Of all the rooms, it's my room. Oh gosh. Wait, what was happening with my phone? What the heck? My phone just went like glitchy for a second. That was wild. Oh my days. Let me see. Food I made: chicken, rice, potatoes, and so on. Ooh, yummy food. I've been saving a lot of recipes on TikTok because I'm excited to try them when I move out. And yeah, they're mostly, you know, the Korean side dishes. My phone is doing it again. My phone is doing the glitchy thing again. I wish I could show you guys, but what the heck? If my phone gives up on me, I don't have any extra phone. That's very sad. But it's like glitching like crazy right now. I don't know what this is gonna be showing. Samsung flip phone? It's too expensive. Wait, I'm just gonna show you for a second. Do you see that? Do you see that? Like, what is going on? No, I paid too much money for this phone for it to be nearing its end after what? Oh, it's fine now. What the heck? Damn, what the heck was that, guys? I almost did a face reveal back there. I am not appropriately dressed for a face reveal right now. I look so crusty. Might want to get it checked before it died. It's not an Apple. It's an Apple 14. What the heck? It's an iPhone 14. Why is it so loud? What's so loud? Me? Me? Did you just call me it? Why is it so loud? Talking about me. Yeah, I might have to have it checked actually before I leave. I mean, honestly, if it breaks on me, I'm gonna buy just like an iPhone 11 for tracking. Like what do you call this? Like an old iPhone, a second hand for tracking, and then just buy an Android phone, like a nothing phone. Oh my gosh, this is freaking me out, guys. It's doing it again. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Did I somehow break this? Pardon me for no tracking for now, guys. What the heck is going on with my phone, man? I use VTube Studio and it breaks my phone. What? What? Now it's like super low contrast. It's not glitching, but it's super low contrast. Hold on. Let me use my my phone. Not my phone, my camera. I wonder if this is gonna... Hello? Hello? It's not turning on. Time to get that Apple... No! Get it together. Hold on. Let me restart my phone. I don't know if that's gonna help, but... Binky, are you open-minded? Hello? 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 Am I supposed to be... Is this a hint? Is it telling me to go to become a facecam tuber? A facecam tuber. A facecam streamer. Hello? Hello? There's a webcam DLC? What do you mean? I have to pay for webcam tracking? That's impossible.
No, because like this hasn't happened before, except now that I'm using VTube Studio. Is VTube Studio breaking phones? Oh. I might have to have this checked, honestly. Because it was fine until now. Now it's like glitching so hard. Yeah. You are absolutely right. Okay, well, it's not letting me use my webcam for tracking for some reason. I'm gonna have to figure that out, but oh well. Anyway, let's talk about what happened in the last 2 weeks. So, last Friday morning, I had to fly to Manila for, well, originally it was for a meeting that I had to go to the office for, and I wonder. No, still nothing. Okay. And as an extra, I was like, I might as well get this TB screening that I need to get before, since I'm going there anyway, and the clinics that are open for TB screening are very limited. There are only a few clinics in the Philippines that are that have that available for visa application, and so I booked for it the same day of the meeting. So I flew after I landed at I flew at like 4 a.m. I landed at like 7. After I landed, I ate breakfast, and then after I ate breakfast, I went straight to the clinic, and I reached the clinic at like 10 a.m. and then I had to go through x-ray, physical exam, and whatnot. But the thing that made me the thing that made it longer was the wait. I had to wait for hours for my turn because there were a lot of people there. So I ended up staying I was supposed to be working, but I had to take a leave during the morning, so that I won't, oh, I didn't realize I'm so low. What was it? I had to take a leave during the morning so that I don't miss anything. Like, I don't actually become on the clock but also still not working. So I had to take a leave morning, and then I ended up staying there for 5 hours because I don't know why. Just for me to find out after that I have to come back for the actual results. Like, they have the results, they just haven't printed it or something. So I had to book a flight again for the next time. So, as you can imagine, my account is basically close to zero now. I'm just waiting for my pay because I'm so freaking broke, guys. I had to pay a lot because I had to pay for the place that I stay at as well, my food, my fare, and also of course the tickets, right? Brokies gang, exactly. And while I was at the Airbnb, of course I was on VC with Bubby, with Binky, and we were talking, and I was walking around, and as I was going towards, mind you, I was wearing like a formal attire kind of, so it was I was wearing long pants and a shirt, not a shirt, like a collared shirt or something. And I tripped on my pants, on the end of my pants, and I landed on my knee while Binky was watching. And so I had like a bump on my knee for until today. Actually, it still hurts a little bit. It's still a little bit sore when you touch it, but it lasted like a week, the bump. Like, you can call this a series of unfortunate events, because honestly, really, I'm just very, very clumsy, and not in a cute way, in a, like, injury-causing type of way. Like, I'm not even kidding. I usually just find myself with, like, random cuts and bruises, and I don't even know how that happened, and I just accept it. It's like, yeah, I probably did something that caused this injury. I don't remember, but I know that I did something. Like, I must have tripped over something. Like, when I walk in the kitchen, like, 'cause my door leads to the kitchen, and in the... Hi, Leon! The hilarious way. Yeah, not in a cute way, but in the hilarious way. I'm clumsy like that. And usually when I go to the kitchen to, like, grab some coffee, grab some food if I'm hungry, like in the middle of the night, of course it's gonna be dark, right? The table is crystal. It's glass. Well, I don't know why I keep saying crystal. It's glass. So the edge of the table is thankfully not that sharp, but I usually bump my thigh into that table. So there is just a permanent bruise on my thigh, on my upper thigh, because every single time, I don't know why my body doesn't memorize the layout of the kitchen, but every single time I bump into that edge of the table, of the dining table. Like, that's how often I get bruises, cuts, wounds, and stuff. So yeah, that's what happened during my first trip of Manila. I flew to Manila Friday, just to find out that the meeting was canceled. So if I didn't book for the clinic on Friday, I would have just gone to Manila for nothing. I would have just like spent a lot of money for nothing. But thankfully I did finish what I did need to finish during the day, aside from the meeting, of course. And then so I had to, like, book the flight, right? Because they said that I had to, like, take it personally. They can't mail it to me. Yada, yada, yada. Do you guys want to know how much it cost me for an x-ray and a physical exam where the doctor didn't even, like, look at my body up close? She just asked me questions. I had to pay 8,799 pesos. How much is that in dollars? $150, more or less. I had to pay $150 for 2 processes. And it's like, dang, why is it so expensive? Like, no, not mentioning the flight. So that's why, again, I'm broke. I'm broke. Thank you, Jig. Hi, Jig. How are you doing? I'm just giving life updates to everyone. So, yeah, I had to pay 8,799 for an x-ray and to be asked some questions by the doctor. It'd be one of them hospitals. Yeah, if you want to know what hospital it was, it's St. Luke's. So I guess that makes sense, because St. Luke's is kind of an expensive hospital. Yeah, also, hi, Cal. It's very crazy. My phone's doing that thing again. It's glitching again. Please, phone, don't die on me. Not now. Expensive questions. I know, right? It's crazy. So I flew back on Sunday, and I had to sleep over at my brother's condo, because I had to go to my university, the next day. And I went to the university, requested for my diploma and my transcript of records, my grades and whatnot, and then I went to visit our dean, our college dean, and we talked a little bit for 30 minutes, and then I went home. I stayed home for one day on Tuesday. On Wednesday, I had to fly to Manila again at night at 11 p.m. because I had to take my results. I had to accept my results from St. Luke's, the clinic. And so I worked on Wednesday, of course. I worked on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I worked those days. After my time of work, after I got off work, drink water. After I got off work, I am so confused why they don't. See, the thing is, they didn't tell me they're gonna email me, so I booked my flight before I received the email. They did email me that, but they can't mail the physical copies. And I think I still need the physical copy, so I had to fly again. And so Wednesday night, I went to the airport, and then I had some coffee because I knew that I wouldn't be able to sleep that much. And I had some black coffee, and then when I got on the plane, I got some black coffee again. And then I landed in Manila. I landed at around 12 a.m. I think. No, wait, 1 a.m. I think. This is why I didn't go to the hospital when I was dying. That's crazy. No. Yeah, you survived, but don't do that again, bro. Okay, so I landed in Manila, and my blood type is C for coffee. That's absolutely right. And I was planning on staying at a cafe at the airport until like 8:30 a.m. because I booked a co-working space. If you're not familiar with co-working spaces, it's like a big office that's open for everybody, and you can book a desk so that you can work if you're like working remotely, something like that. Like, there's internet, there's free drinks. Well, not free drinks, you had to pay for the drinks, but something like that. Okay, it has a pantry, it has like good office spaces and something like that. So I booked a space, a desk for the day, and I planned on waiting for 8 until like 7 a.m. before going to the co-working space. But then when Quinkles! Hi Eno! Also hi Soul, thank you for the resub. What the heck? You didn't have to do that, but thank you so much. You've subscribed 7 months? It's been 7 months? That's actually crazy. Anyway, to those who just came in, I was talking about my my adventures for the last few weeks. So, okay. So I landed in Manila, wanted to stay in a cafe. Like there was a Seattle's Best Coffee outside of the terminal that I landed in, and I got coffee, and then people started coming in, and I'm like, dang, that's a lot of people. I don't want to stay here. And also it was close to a smoking space, so I'm like, I don't think I can breathe this type of air for the next like 8 hours or so. So I was talking to Binky. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to a random hotel. And a random hotel, check in for like a few hours, and then get out of the hotel at 8 a.m. and then go to my co-working space. So as you can imagine, my bank account once again in drought. And so I went to this hotel. It's okay, but like it's a little seedy, the hotel. And it was close to the co-working space building that I was going to go to anyway. So I went there at like 2 a.m, checked in, and then slept a little bit. I think I got like about 4 hours of sleep before I woke up, took a shower, and then went to the co-working space. The co-working space was so good, y'all. It looked so bougie. Bougie. Been addicted to Dead as Disco. What's Dead as Disco? Adulting seems to be so expensive. It is so expensive. Also, hi Ilea. Why is the shout out not working? Anyways.
Oh my gosh.
I went to the co-working space, and you know how I mentioned that I booked a desk, right? And the manager was there to check me in, and he was like, you know, since since you booked a desk, but we don't have a lot of people anyway, and you might want some privacy, I'm gonna give you a private room instead. And I'm like, great, awesome, okay. So I got a private room to work at until from 8:30 to 3:30 p.m. Yeah, private room. Also, mind you, before I went to the co-working space, I forgot about this detail. I went to the clinic again to get my stuff. I thought it would only take me like 10 minutes. And Jig, let me tell you this. The manager was gay, Jig. It wasn't Riz. It was just being nice. He was just being nice. Anyway, so I went to the clinic. I thought it was gonna last 10 minutes, but it ended up being 30 or 45 minutes of waiting. And I waited for 45 minutes just to get my results, guys. What the heck is this system? What the heck is this system? And the person in front of me was sweating, so their butt left a mark on the chair. So the mode of waiting that we had was like every time someone gets out of the room where you claim your results, you stand up, go to the next chair closer to the door, right? And the woman in front of me had sweaty butt. So the chair that she leaves and the chair that I had to sit on was sweaty. There was butt marks on it. And so I was just like sitting on the edge of the seat at that point. I'm like, dang, I don't want to deal with this right now. So yeah, and then I went into the room. That I think that would be worse, Ilea. It's a clinic.
What the hell?
Okay. I don't think I would want to sit on a floor of a clinic. But when it was my turn, I went into the room. I sat down. They looked for my file. I looked down. There was a dead cockroach on the floor. I'm like, what the heck is happening? Yes, I did show that there was a cockroach on the floor. And I took a photo. I sent it to Binky. And I'm like, what is my life right now? Did you make sure to sanitize? Yes, I took a shower when I got to my Airbnb. But yeah, that was crazy. So I went after the bring your clothes. That might have been a good idea. Unfortunately, I just had them laundered. What the heck? I had them. Yes, you know what I mean. But I got out of the clinic, went to the co-working space, worked there for a few hours, and got into my Airbnb at like 3:30. Checked in. The B&B was good. It was not like great. Gasp, laundering. Gasp. Schedule 1. It was not great, but it was alright. So I showered. I went to take a nap, and then I ordered something. It's a condo Airbnb, yeah. It's on the lower quality side, but it was alright. It was alright. But the great part was there was free food in there. There was free oats, biscuits, 2 bottles of water. Yeah, I ordered Korean fried chicken. That was on my first Manila trip, Bubby. I did order Korean chicken. But on this one, I ordered pad thai. Pad thai. 24 chicken, I'm not sure. Win. It was so good, Aichan. It was so good. The pad thai was so good. I ordered pad thai and also mango sticky rice. Mango sticky rice. I saved that one for breakfast the next day because I couldn't finish it. But it was so good. Do you remember the pad thai place? You know what? Hold on. Give me a second. Yo, I can't afford a new phone. Please don't break on me. My phone is glitching so bad. It's Thai Mango. The name of the place is Thai Mango. Thai Mango. It was good pad thai. Yeah, cute shop name. And they had like coffee as well. So of course I ordered that coffee. And then at night, I was feeling kind of dodgy already. So I went to the nearest 7-Eleven and it was raining and I didn't have an umbrella. Well, I had an umbrella in my bag, but I was already like downstairs. My Airbnb was on the 35th floor and I didn't want to go back up to get the umbrella, so I just braved the night, I braved the night's rain. And went to the nearest 7-Eleven to buy some drinks because I was craving Coca-Cola. I was craving Coca-Cola, and then I was feeling dodgy, so I bought paracetamol, biogesic, as it's widely known. Schedule game to be hidden. No! And gasp. No! Don't clip that, please. Okay, have a good lurk, Eno. Anyway, back to my story. So, I bought these drinks, and then I bought paracetamol. I went back up. I went to sleep, and the next day was my trip back. So I had to get out of the Airbnb, go to the airport, and then sit there for a few hours waiting for my flight. And then when I got home, from the airport to the bus station or bus terminal, I just had to book a Grab car and then went to the terminal. When I got to the terminal, when I say it was a series of unfortunate events, it was a series of unfortunate events, guys. Because I got to the terminal, there was no bus that was going to my city. And I'm like, what is my life? Like, seriously, what is my life for these past few days? Why am I so unfortunate? Why am I so unlucky these past few days? And so, thankfully, there was another bus that kind of passes through my city, and so I got on that bus. It felt like a slice of life anime, yeah, except there was no good that happened after that. So I got on the bus. The person that was giving out tickets for you to pay to track the people misheard me. He thought I was saying something else, and he punched in student for that place. And he was like, "You're a student, right?" While he was handing me the ticket. And I'm like, "No, I'm not a student." And he was like, "Oh, that's fine. Just take this. I'll just punch you something else later." And then when I went to pay, he was like, "You're going to get off at this part, right?" And I'm like, "No, I'm going to get off at this city." And he was like, "Oh, what? Okay." So, can you imagine how it feels to have the other passengers looking at you while the bus person is basically out loud, mistakenly saying things about you? Got punched by a student. I thought I would. I genuinely think that I look my age, but every time I get on a bus, I get reminded that I don't. For some reason. I don't know why they keep. No, but I'm sitting though. I'm sitting. Maybe it is because I'm small, and at the time I was surrounded by students, and he kind of just assumed that I'm one of them, Maybe. And so, yeah, that's what happened. I got off of my city. Quin, stand up. Damn, Jake! Damn, Jake! You didn't have to do me dirty like that. That's crazy. So I got off my city. And I got home. The next day, I wake up.
I thirst.
Thank you for the hydrate jig. The next day, I wake up. I have a fever. When does it get better? Honestly, it's been days. It's been days. I wake up with a fever and a cold. I didn't get better until like Sunday night. And then the Monday after, I wake up with a cold again, which was yesterday. And do you guys know how there was a lunar eclipse that was happening? I was still sick, yeah, when I did Terraria. Midway through doing Terraria, I took my meds because I had an alarm on for it. And yeah, I didn't want to reschedule because we kept putting it off or calling it off and rescheduling, and I didn't want to reschedule it even more. So there was a lunar eclipse 2 nights ago, I believe. It was yesterday early morning. I don't know if you guys know, but it was blood moon. And I wanted to check it out at like 1 a.m. I think. I wanted to check it out. But I missed a few details. One, it's been raining. And two, when it's raining, the path outside my door, it gets mossy. And three, when that path gets mossy, it gets slippery, right? Okay. So 1 a.m., no light around. I was in a call with Binky. He heard silence. And what happened in that moment of silence was I slipped. Landed on my butt. Thankfully, I supported my fall with my palm, But then again, I didn't come out of it unscathed. I got a cut on my foot because of that. Honestly, when does my life get better, guys? When does my life get better? So now I have a massive cut on my toe, on my big toe. I need to move ASAP. Yes. Oh my gosh, it's so funny though to think about it. It's like Shikimori-san, but you're the guy. What's that? Oh, it's a series. Oh, an anime. This is the first half of season 1. We haven't even gotten to episode 3 yet. Stay strong. Oh my gosh. Wait, there was a blood moon. That's why the weather's been crazy. The winds took out our internet. Really? Yeah. There was a blood moon yesterday morning, like September 8 for us. Like really early morning, like 1 to 2 a.m. Watch It's a Banana Peel next. No! Let's not! No, please! Where the guy is so unlucky, so the GF have to protect him. Yeah, that's basically me and Binky. Binky has to protect me from my own clumsiness. Let's hope it's not one of those 11 episodes of suffering. Everything gets better only on episode 12 cliffhanger types. Let's hope not. Let's hope not, because I can't bear another day of this unluckiness. Because, like, why? What is my life? Why is just every single day there's something that happens that's not good? What is happening? Not only that, but guys, can I rant for a bit? Can I rant for a bit? Because, like, oh my gosh. I've been talking for, like, what, 20 minutes now? That's crazy. I have this coworker that, you guys know this already, but I have this coworker that we hired to become my replacement because I'm moving out, right? Oh my god, I don't want to be mean, but he's a little bit slow. I've sent this to the general chat, but legitimately, it happened today. Like, I outlined all the things that he has to remember. They have to remember, like, all the things that they have to do, right? And then I outlined there, okay, so you have to do this, and you have to perform this during the meeting at 2:30 p.m. today. But in order for you to practice, I will set up a 1:30 p.m. meeting for you to be able to practice, and me being able to be able to guide you. Number 2, so we have to test these series of test scenarios during this time period because we're going to upgrade our system. So please download this, and download this, and make your own file. Number 3, please always make sure to listen and pay attention during the meetings. In my thoughts, the number 3, I was thinking, I can't believe I have to say this. But yeah. Anyway, remember number 1, right? Number 1, I told him that he's gonna perform this at 2:30. He can practice at 1:30. The next reply he does, do I do this now or do I do this later? Mind you, it was at 11 a.m. It was 11 a.m. And I'm like, do what? And he's like, this? And I'm like, no, I'm gonna send you a schedule for a meeting at 1:30 so you can practice. Oh my gosh, guys, my patience is being tested right now. It's crazy. Can you imagine? The patience that is required of me? Oh my gosh, says not to jump to conclusions but mayhaps weaponize incompetence. Well, he cannot weaponize his incompetence from now on, from next month, because I'm gonna be leaving the group, so he has no one to use his weaponized incompetence on. And if he doesn't get his act together, he's gonna be left alone, and he's gonna be demoted. You can't use weaponized incompetence in professional settings, bro. I can't hold his hand through all of this. He has to learn. And he did say that he is more hands-on. And when he did practice this, right? So I can constantly tell him, please go through the manual so that you are aware of what you're doing, right? Okay? When he did the practice well, he was okay with the practice, and I'm like, are you gonna be okay later? Because I won't be there to guide you, I will just be there to observe, right? And it's gonna be in front of our team leads, our technical leads, and everyone in the team. He's like, yeah, I can do that, I think I can do this. And I'm like, good luck, okay, ganbatte. And then during the meeting, he messes up. He messes up to the point that our tech lead was like, Quin-san, he's a Japanese tech lead. Quin-san, I don't think this is the right time for him to be doing this. And I'm like, and he's like, maybe he needs more knowledge transfer. And I'm like, yeah, but we did practice earlier. And the team lead and our other team lead had to step in and say, maybe he's just really nervous right now because this is his first time. And I'm like, yeah, maybe he is nervous. And the team lead just had to tell me, okay, Quin, please just guide him through this for now, since it's his first time doing this. So I had to guide him again, even though he's done it around 2 to 3 times before already during our training. So, yeah. For someone who learns hands-on, he's not... How do you still... Huh? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Probably didn't take notes, probably. Surely all this is documented and can be forwarded to a supervisor before your formal exit. I told him to document all the tickets that he has practiced on for documentation purposes, not only for his sake, but for my sake as well. Isn't it all in front of him too? Yes. So I think yeah, all of this is documented. All of the, I even, see, the thing is, I even made guides for him. Well, for everyone in the team, but I made guides for every single thing that we do for him to understand. So yeah, it's all documented. Yeah, no. All the guides are there. All the guides are shared between the teams, the team members, and they know that I made those. And that the progress of our knowledge transfer is also shared with everyone in the team. So it's not gonna be my fault. It's not gonna be my problem. I just hope. See, the thing is, also, guys, he acts like this, but he was asking for a pay larger than what they're offering. That's why it took like a long time for us to actually hire him, because he kept negotiating his pay, and he also asked for a premium, which is for bilingual people, for bilingual engineers, or for bilingual employees. Basically, if you can speak 2 languages and you use the secondary language in the project, you can ask for a premium, or like or like an allowance, right? Yes, larger than my pay. Also, hi Dad, larger than my pay that they are giving me. And he asked for a premium. He asked me even on his first day, like, do we really not have a premium? And I'm like, I think we can, if you can prove that you are able to, do the thing that you're asking an allowance for. And he is asking for a Japanese speaker allowance, which is, I respect it. But also, hearing him talk today during the meeting, そうですね。そうですね。is all I can say. そうですね。He does not speak Weebanese. He speaks a little okay, but like not to the point that you can say that okay, so he deserves the premium. You know what I mean? It's not to the level that you can say that he can ask for the allowance because he deserves it, because is good. But like そうですね。それはちょっと難しいですね。ちょっとね。Anyway, so that's my rant for today. That's what I've been going through for the past 2 weeks with this person. And you know what? I'm gonna wash my hands off of that when I leave this project. I'm gonna wash my hands of that. It's not gonna be my fault. When doing the language assessment marking F. But yeah. And not to mention, he also put in his resume that he is experienced in the technology that we're using, but I'm not seeing that experience. So, It's kind of partly my fault that I gave them the okay that he's okay. We can hire him. Because I did the technical interview and I was 完全に騙されたみたいな. I think it's like, I was tricked. I was tricked. But hopefully we see growth. I'm just hoping that we see growth in the next few weeks. And I think it only will take a little bit of getting used to the work items that we need to do or he needs to learn. Because of course, I will not say that I didn't mess up as well. I messed up big time when I was new in this project. Big time! Like I messed up in the production instance. And that is one of the most no-nos that you can perform, you can do in the project. Like you can't mess data up in the production instance because that's what the customers see. So I messed up some of the data, not just some, a lot of the data, because I made a mistake in loading data. I didn't clean up the file that I was gonna use to load the data into it, into the system. Hi, Kuro. And so I messed up. That was the time that I got drunk. I got drunk because one, I wanted to see how much I could drink in my own room, in the safety of my own home. And two, I was very upset that I messed up. This is why I don't like interview docs as the only criteria to pass. Gotta give them a trial period practical exam. That's true. Okay, Kuro, I will summarize for you. I was ranting about my coworker that we recently hired, that I am training, and let's just say he's a little bit slow. Despite one, asking for a bigger pay than he was being offered, and two, asking for a premium for being able to speak in Japanese, and three, claiming that he is experienced in the technology that we are using. I am struggling with training him, basically. For example, I don't think he is able to comprehend like big chunks of texts. May I ask about their previous work experience in the most non-doxing way possible? Let's say they were working for a big IT company that outsources people into different clients, and he has worked as a service desk for the technology that we are using right now. And he also worked as, apparently, a Japanese teacher for a year or two. And he also worked as someone who translates from documents from English to Japanese. Maybe there was just a big gap between those works and now, that he just needs to re-practice his Japanese a little bit. But anyway, yeah, for someone who asks a lot, he does not have a lot to show for it. Yeah, Jig, yeah. Exactly that. And I don't know. Maybe there are just like people who have a hard time processing text, because even though when we are practicing sometimes and he is sharing his screen, he is following there's a guide for him to follow, but like, you know how there's like if-else statements, like if this is the case, then do this. If this is the case, then do this. You know? He usually, I don't think he comprehends those. Like, I don't think he has like situational awareness of like the system. Worst case scenario, maybe he's going through a lot of distracting personal life stuff. Unprofessional to let it affect you at work, but yeah, exactly. But yeah, maybe he is. Maybe he has a lot on his mind, but he has to get his act together. He has to get his stuff together, because I won't be here all the time. I won't be here for the rest of his career to hold his hand and to guide him. I'm only here temporarily before I leave the project. Dang, my throat really can't survive me yapping for like 30 minutes, huh? It's okay, I'm having fun. If he does and that affects him a lot, worst case scenario, he can get laid off. Yeah, that's true. Imagine them chatting you after the final turnover to help. I'm just gonna say, sorry, can you ask someone else? Sorry, I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember anything anymore, because those memories are deleted from my brain. in order for me to have space for the new information that I'm taking in. I'm just really kind of concerned about what our team leads would think. My rate is 100k per hour. Imagine. For consultation, you need to pay me 100,000 per hour. How's the moving? It's going. Currently, we are in the process of applying for my eligibility, and when I get the certificate of eligibility, I'm gonna proceed to apply for my work visa, and after I get my work visa, I'm gonna proceed to apply for my overseas employment certificate from the department that helps OFWs, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's going. Which country you going again? Japan. I didn't exactly announce this like verbatim before, but yeah, I'm moving to Japan. As a consultant, this is my hourly rates, but I would love to negotiate a contract working with you as a freelancer. That's crazy. So professional. I love it. I mean, you travel to Japan a lot, don't you? What I'm concerned about right now, though, is it's kind of a sensitive time for foreigners to be moving to Japan at this moment because of the far right movement party going with like immigration. No, we want to limit the amount of immigrants or the number of immigrants in cities. Something like that. So I'm a little bit concerned that, you know, what stems out of that is also people, like regular people, thinking in discriminatory ways and also like letting that manifest and in turn attacking possibly foreigners that they see. Is JP 1 hour earlier than PH? What's the time difference with Scotland? It's gonna be, yeah, Japan is 1 hour advanced, so it's gonna be 8 hours difference with Scotland, I believe. Yeah. Except for when there's daylight savings. That it's gonna be longer. But yeah. So it's kind of like a weird space to be in because one, the yen right now is low. The exchange rate for yen is low, but then at the same time, Japanese people are kind of sensitive towards foreigners because of the things. You've been to JP before. Was the xenophobia blatant then? I personally did not experience a lot of xenophobia because I can speak Japanese. So I can't speak for others regarding that. People have been generally nice to me, but there are certainly people who discriminate because of like how I look. For example, I was walking wearing a version of kimono which is hakama in Kyoto, and this lady was walking her Akita Inu dog, which is a very, very big dog, and I was saying hi to the dog. We're kind of like sureti, you know, we're kind of walking past each other, so she's going on in the opposite direction, so we're face to face, but not really that close to each other, if you know what I mean. And I was like, hi Doko, hi Taki. I was kind of like that. She pulled her dog towards her, and with the nastiest face she could muster, muttered to herself. I didn't even know what she was muttering to herself, but she was mad at me for talking to her dog. So, sorry lady, I'm sorry, I just like dogs. What can I do? I'm sorry that I look like this and not look like you or something like, I don't know, bro, I don't know. That did make me sad though. But most of the time, people are okay. People are pretty friendly. Yeah. Go ahead. Talk about your experience. We are sharing. What is this? Sharing experiences. No, wait. What's the term? We are sharing cultures. No, not cultures. Anyway, when we watching girls band cry, oh gosh. You know, we're at a very kind of what do you call this? Busy time in our project, but maybe I could do Fridays, because on Fridays I only have one meeting, and yeah. It's heavier because not only am I doing my own tasks, but I'm also training the guy that I'm training, so it's a little much. It's a lot. I had two girls calling me out, and when we were going out of Donkey, they followed me going to my parents, and when they saw my parents, they immediately went the other way. Whoa! Were you being flirted with? Damn! Were you getting picked up? I didn't know there were girl nampas. You know these guys, there's these guys usually in big cities, or like in Ikebukuro, in Shinjuku, and other big, nampa. They're called nampa because they flirt. Nampa is flirting, so they usually approach girls like the guys. That's all I know. I didn't know girls were like that too, but usually nampas would approach girls, and they're like, "Onesan, are you free right now? Onesan, you're cute. Onesan, would you like to go on a drink with us? We'll treat you. Onesan, let's go. Onesan, let's play." Blah 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 blah. They're kind of the Home-day boy equivalent. Yeah. Thankfully, because I'm not exactly the beauty standard in Japan, I have not ever gone through that, and I would like to not go through that ever, because I would just give them the stank face if they do. The things is, they tried to speak in English and I didn't understand. That's crazy. That's crazy. Are they just independent individuals? They're independent individuals, but they're also host club people. But these nampas are just creeps. They're just creeps. They just want to get laid. They just want to get laid. And they think that that's the best way to go about it, which I don't understand. I did have like people approach me to try to practice learning English though, which I don't mind. But if it's a guy who, there was one time I was sitting waiting for my bus because I was going to ride an overnight bus, and I was waiting sitting on the side, and suddenly this guy approached me and and he was like, "One-san, hello, where are you from?" "Oh, Philippines." "Oh, can we talk? I want to practice my English, blah blah blah. Can I add you on Facebook?" I think we're still friends on Facebook to this day, but I'm really, really thankful that he does not bother me. I think he just genuinely wanted to practice his English. But I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, I need to go, my bus is here, but it was not there, but I just found another spot to wait at. I was just really creeped out. They were both your type? Why did you let them go? Kura, it's time to be fluent in Japanese and find those girls. Nor? Why nor? But yeah, those are like the experiences that I've had. See, you're of age. But the question is, are they of age? 'Cause that's a little dangerous. That's a little dangerous. That's still a baby in my book. That's true. That's very true. Understandable, women are scary. Yeah. I know, right, Leon? We're scary. Imagine getting hit on, crying single. See, I don't know. The difference between being hit on as a girl and being hit on as a guy. If I get hit on as a girl, I would be so creeped out. No matter how attractive you are, if you suddenly approach me and try to make conversation, I will go away. Like, no thank you. See? You would run! See? Yeah, I can tell who is below 18 below in Japan. Dang, wait, do you have some x-ray vision or something with the age? They can have the most genuine intentions. My fight or flight will still signal kidnapping. Exactly! Exactly, Jig. This is the classic woman experience. Right? Because instantly girls are just very defensive. You always wear a mask? Why? IDK in Japan, I can tell who is in high school and who's in college. Is there like just a difference between how they act? Ah, yeah, the body language. I get it. I get that. Oh, you told the story already? Okay, I won't push you. What else? What else can I think about? Once when the first time I went to a church in Japan, it's a Christian church, and there were people outside and they asked me questions. Mind you, I was already terrified. Because 1, I'm alone, 2, I'm an introvert, 3, I just want to go to church. I don't want to talk to people. But then again, these people were talking to me, asking me what my name was, blah blah blah, and they asked me what my nickname was, and I told them my nickname. I'm not gonna say my nickname, but they were like, kawaii, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm here to talk to the Lord, not any of y'all. Exactly. Long story short, I was interested in a girl, and when I confessed, I got called ugly and started hating me, and others started calling me that too. That's mean! That's so mean! How dare that person? That person did not deserve your love. Okay? That's so mean. How dare? I'm too scared to go in churches in Japan. Yeah, absolutely. Kuro, you have to be like, as someone who goes to churches, you have to be very, very careful with what kind of church you go into, because sometimes they end up being cults. Until today, mask is part of me. Okay, I understand that. But like, I just hope that, someday you realize that those words shouldn't have affected you as much as it did, because they're just, you can't control what other people say about you. You just can't control like what you want people to see. High school flashbacks, reacting variations of ear grows to any form of flirting thrown my way. I did not understand they were flirting. Quin Real? Hi there. Hello. I'm sorry. My throat is so exhausted from talking so much. Remember 2020 when people complain about wearing masks? Yeah. Bro, just because they have a cross doesn't mean they are a Christian church. Exactly. Thank you, Vier. How are you, Vier? Taking off my mask is the hardest thing to do for me. I'll tell you what, you may or may not find someone who will find you handsome with mask or without the mask. And I hope you find someone. But if not, I hope you find it in you to love yourself the way you are. Okay? No matter what other people say about your physical appearance. Sometimes they're a hospital. Just because the building has a cross does not mean it's a Christian church. It could be a hospital too. Exactly. Just like what Leon said. I have instincts, so pretty good. What we talking about? We're talking about random things, but we're mainly talking about our experiences in Japan and we're talking about Eggco's experience about wearing masks and the reason why he's wearing masks. But yeah, we as your friends, Eggco, think that you are not ugly. Think that you're good looking, okay? I haven't even seen your face, but I digress. Stop thinking you're ugly because you're not. You're not. Don't let the words of someone from 2007 haunt you. In the big year of 2025, Batman wears a mask and everyone loves him. That's true. That's true. I don't love Batman. I don't hate him. I don't love him either. I'm just, yeah, he's Batman, I guess. So I think girls from another country would want me, but here no one wants me. It really is like a difference in like how they perceive, I guess, people, but that would make sense. What the heck am I hearing? Why? 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 Why are we fighting this, boss? Why? Ah! Who did this? Who did this? Who summoned this boss? Who summoned this boss? Why am I suddenly playing Terraria right now? Okay. I was silently just no, I wasn't. I was just AFK'd in our world. But suddenly I hear boss music and the boss going, "Wah!" Oh, stop killing it. Oh, my bad. Sorry. sorry. Okay. I'm gonna die. Come on, kill me. Bro, kill me. Okay. Anyway. Back to our topic. This entire time? No. We had to die. We all had to die for it to despawn. Suddenly Quinn is so gamer dodging all those attacks. I'm sorry. I got jump scared by the sound and then suddenly we're all playing Terraria. I'm sorry guys. That was just a short intermission.
You gotta learn to take your L's with some dignity.
You gotta learn to take your L's with some dignity. Oh my gosh, my throat. Surprise! It's a boss fight! I didn't even use my staff but my gun, that's crazy. Let me think of like what I experienced in Japan. There was one time that when I lived in Tokyo, I lived in somewhere in Itabashi. I lived in the 7th floor, I think, of an apartment complex, and our neighbor was an old lady. But yeah, it was an old lady, and one time her and her friend were getting out while I was getting home, and we passed each other by, and in the cutest voice ever, they were like, "Konnichiwa." Thank you for the posture check. And I was like, "Konnichiwa," and then I cried because they were so cute. So did you already explain why you're always so busy recently? Also, have a good lurk, Jake. Thank you for the posture check and the hydrate. Oh, the typical anime type grandma voice. Yes, it absolutely kind of like shot through my heart. Exactly. Okay, so why I was always busy so recently is because I had to fly to Manila to take a TB screening test. I am not immune to sweet old ladies. I am not. No. I am very weak against sweet old ladies. Please, especially if they're sweet, if they're kind. Anyway, I flew to Manila last week. You were in Japan the last time? No, I wasn't. I haven't moved yet. I'm still in the process of applying for visa, if that makes sense. No? An actress? What do you mean? No. So you guys know I'm moving to Japan, right? So in order for me to apply for a visa, I need a certificate of eligibility. And for me to be able to apply for a certificate of eligibility, I had to get all these documents. And one of the documents was a TB screening certificate that says that I don't have tuberculosis. And I can only get the screening in select cities, and one of them was Manila. And so I was already planning to fly to Manila for a meeting anyway. So I booked it for that day. And hi, Geeky. And then when I went to Manila, I stayed in the clinic for 5 freaking hours waiting for my turn. Thank you, Geeky. Hello, hello. And the meeting was at 4 p.m. I finished at 3, and I was like, I don't have enough time for me to get to the office for the meeting. And so I told my manager, hey, I don't think I can make it. I'll just join online. And then I got to my BNB, joined online. They said, hi guys, the meeting is canceled. And so imagine if I didn't book that TB screening test the same day of my meeting, I would have just gone to Manila, flew to Manila for nothing. So thank goodness for burnt toast theory, or whatever you call it. I did something. I went to Manila for something worth. But I found out that I also had to come back to the same clinic after September 3rd to claim my medical results. So I stayed in my city for 2 days before flying back to Manila and getting my medical results and working there for a day, and came back home. When I came to the city, when I landed, I found out that there was no buses going to my own city, so I had to ride a bus that only passes through my city. And so yeah, that's what happened. And then the other day, when I wanted to, let me just say this again. During my first trip to Manila, I was in an Airbnb, like going around looking at stuff, right? As I had my video on for Binky to see what I'm doing, because I'm having a house tour in the Airbnb I'm staying at. And I was wearing pants, okay? I was wearing long pants and wide pants. And I already said this before as well. I am clumsy, not in a way that's cute. I am clumsy in a way that is hilarious and injury causing. And so while Binky was watching, I fell on my face. I fell on my face because I stepped on my foot got caught in my pant leg because my pants were too long, and it was my pants were too long, and it was kind of like what do you call this? Sumasablay siya sa floor, you know, in Filipino. My pants were too long, my foot got caught, I fell on my face, and then I got a bump on my knee that lasted for a week. Okay? And then I got home, right? I got home. Everything is good. Binky was like, Puppy! He just saw me disappear from the view of the camera in the Airbnb. Oh my goodness. And I got home. All is good. No, all is not good. I wanted to see if I can see the moon change into a blood moon, because there was a blood moon lunar eclipse on September 8th, like early morning. Right? So I went out. I have a door that is straight to the outside. Okay? My room has a door that is straight to the outside. One, it was raining during the day it was raining. Two, when it rains, the ground gets mossy. It's cement, okay? The ground gets mossy. 3, it was 1 a.m. and there was no light, so I couldn't see anything. I was in a call with Binky again. And I stepped out, right? I stepped out. Okay, I'm looking up. And as I was looking up, Binky didn't hear anything. There was silence because as I was looking up, I slipped on the mossy cement and I got a cut on my big toe. Landed on my butt. Thankfully, I softened the fall with my palm. So all is well. I only got a cut. Like it's a pretty bad cut. And Binky was like, Bubby? And then I went back in because I'm like, I'm giving up on that moon. I don't care about the moon anyway. I washed my wound and then I was like, I told Binky, I slipped. And he was like, Bobby. And I was like, yeah, it's not that bad. I turned my camera on, showed him the wound. He's like, that looks pretty bad. I'm like, it's fine. I'm fine. It doesn't hurt that much. Spoiler alert, it hurts. Okay, it hurts. Who cares about the moon at this point? Like, what is my life, right? I think the best thing I should do right now is getting yourself one of those hamster balls, but angel-sized. What's a hamster ball? Kind of suspicious this happened while calling Binky. Are you saying this is caused by Binky? I slept through the eclipse. You know what? Me too. I gave up. I gave up on the eclipse because it was cloudy on my part, on my side of the world, and I can't even see the moon, and I slipped, and my foot was bleeding. Okay. I have an open wound. I have a cut. A gash, if you could call it that. I don't care about the moon. Who cares about the moon? Who cares about the blood moon? And who cares if the ghosts are 150% faster? I don't care. I did not even know there was an eclipse. I think it was visible in all parts of the world except Americas. Literally a ball for hamsters. They like stay inside and roll around and is protected by all danger. Oh yeah, can you get me that? Can you get me that? Have a good lurk, Kuro. I didn't know anything. I only knew about it because of TikTok. I was scrolling on TikTok at like 1 a.m. and I was seeing people go on live and they have their telescope aimed at the moon to catch the change from the normal moon to the blood moon. You were on your PC the whole time. I never personally saw an eclipse in my entire life. Really? I have a memory of watching a solar eclipse from my school when I was in primary school, elementary school. Our teacher let us outside to watch the moon, and our teacher actually told us to bring sunglasses the day before. And on the day when the solar eclipse happened, our teacher told us to go out and watch. It was so fun. You too, Bobby? Like, you also saw a solar eclipse at school? Also, I think I'm doing pretty well being normal. I heard about that, by the way. Congratulations. How long is it? Don't look directly at a solar eclipse, kids. Exactly. 1 month? That's crazy. You saw during high school? Damn. Yeah. It's I it's I guess, you know. I would like to see a lunar eclipse though, a blood moon. That would be cooler than a solar eclipse, but you know, the cement floor said no, my foot said no, the clouds said no. They're like, you're not looking at the moon tonight, girl. World went dark for a second. That's cool. I know, exactly. Yeah, that's so true. Oh my gosh. I mean, I guess it's cool. In a way, it is cool. I need to pee, guys. BRB. I need to pee. BRB. Okay, I'm not gonna go BRB screen. I'm just gonna mute. How did you get sniffed on? Hi guys, I'm back. I know it's not good right now, but boundaries, please. Damn. Anyway, remember when I was the rant that I did to you guys, I also do to my mom every day. Like every day we see each other, I'm like, Mom, you did something again. Mom, this guy is so slow. Mom. And she's just like, that's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm constantly complaining to my mom about this guy. And also every time Binky's up, I'm gonna tell him new tea about this coworker. I would too. Yeah. That's okay. It's just, I don't know. Just when something is bothering me, I really want to, I really want to get it out. I don't know if that makes sense. I still have like a cold type of thing. Also, guys, during my flight to Manila and back, my ear hurt so bad. I wonder if chat gets mentioned to Mama Cyrene at all. Do you want to get mentioned? I don't think she would be happy with what we are discussing at times. I would do that to my brother too. Yeah, I know, right? What was I talking about? What was I talking about? It just disappeared from my mind. Huh? Me ranting about the guy? Oh, is that what I was last talking about? I got lost in the sauce for a second, my bad. Oh, I was talking about my ear hurting. No way, chat, especially the red ones are so nice and cool. Yeah. I was talking about how my ear was hurting so bad. I actually thought of going to an ENT, an ears, nose, throat doctor, to have it checked, but I haven't done that yet. But I think it's connected to my rhinitis, because I have this time where I have a sneezing fit, and I think my sinus was inflamed during the flight, and that kind of caused my ear to hurt. It hurts so bad. Yeah, it's a pressure difference type of thing, but also if something is inflamed in this area of your head, I think that causes the pain. It's not always, it doesn't happen always, but sometimes when I have the sneeze attack, and sometimes when my nose gets really itchy, that's when my ear would like hurt during a flight. But I do want to have it checked, but then again, I'm gonna have to pay for that again. Like, guys, because of my constant traveling that I don't even want to do, my money is zero. I don't want to spend anymore. Like, damn. Going even broke. Yeah, and the thing is, I'm also looking for an apartment to move into in Japan, and that is also gonna be another set of expenses that I don't want to think about. Because sometimes moving into an apartment, you would need to pay around 4 to 5 months equivalent of rent. Don't ask me. I don't know why. Why did Rob say wow? I'm broke because I bought the new tablet, my brother laptop for uni and phone. Dang, Echo. You were hashing out a lot of cash, huh? That's okay. You got this. We got this. Also, I think I've mentioned this in the general chat of our server, but when I get my my payout from Twitch, I'm gonna donate half of it to what was it, WFO? No wait, what the heck? What was it? The food organization, World Food Organization or something. To aid with like the places that are having nutrition problems, like Gaza and Yemen, Sudan, those. Stay strong, Quinn. Remember how awesome it would be to live in an anime. Would be great if living in Japan is like living in an anime, but in reality, it's not. Now I need the Twitch payout to get my night rain. Dang. I mean, just do your part in your, what is this? In your agreement with Elsie, you'll be fine. Right? Right? Man, what man? Surely, right? I'm gonna disappear for weeks again, guys. Not because I will be traveling, but because I will be busy with work. And I'm also trying to... Anyways, on a serious note, very proud of this community. Me too! I'm very proud of this community. I love this community. Even though you bully me a lot. But I love you guys. Yeah, I love my check-ins. I am trying to finish the music video for Goddish. It shall be released before I leave. Yes. I also finished, We Deserve Free Bald. What do you mean? Why? Because I said I love you guys? Damn. Damn. Bullying is a love language after all. Yes. I also finished the music video for Takedown. It's gonna be a cover. It's a cover with Kuri and Sky. So I hope you guys look forward to that as well. Woo 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 woo. Woo 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 woo. Oh yeah, I'm thinking of actually releasing our duet first. Man. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I did the music video. And I'm just waiting for finalized changes or something. But guys, I actually worked on Goddish for so long. Like more than a year. And I only recently finished it. Because it's like very challenging for me to do. But it was worth it. And I like how it sounds now. And I hope you guys like it as well. Yeah. Yeah, my gosh. Your community bullies you? You guys are horrible. I know, right, Leon? Are you not part of the community, though? Are you, like, cleansing your hands? You working solo? Yeah, I working solo. I only commissioned someone for the art. But the rest, the recording, the mixing, the music video, I am doing by myself. I am holding my thumbs up, but you can't see it. But yeah. Yeah, I'm working solo on it. I'm learning a lot because I'm using DaVinci. I don't know if you guys know. I'm using DaVinci. DaVinci Resolve, yeah. And I'm learning a lot from it because it's a little complicated. It's kind of AE. It's kind of After Effects. You can do a lot of things in it. And it's very enjoyable to learn. But sometimes, you know how like you envision things and you just can't execute it properly and you get really disappointed in yourself. I don't let myself be disappointed. I just work around it. Dan Quinn is a machine, you're so cool. No. I'm not even close to cool, but I do love it because it's one of the reasons why I went into information technology in college, because I do like multimedia. Maybe in another life I was in the multimedia industry, like film, maybe in another life, but in this life I'm just me, you know? In another life I could also be a theater kid who went on to go to work in arts, you know? The Binky? Me with soda pop, yeah. The soda pop, you did so well with your soda pop music video. I know you're so proud of it. And I'm happy that you're proud of your work, because you should be. You spent a lot of time on it. Yeah. So yeah, I'm working on Goddish right now, and I can't wait to show you guys. Not to show you. I can't wait to let you guys hear the cover that took me a year and like a few months to finish. In this life, Quinn only edits cringe compilations. Yes! In this life, I am only a cringe VTuber who occasionally streams and posts cringe compilations. The preview is already really good. Yeah. Sometimes I want it to sound more unhinged, but I don't think my throat can handle more unhinged. I will be retweeting the cover on site. Thank you, Vier. I will be working hard to on finishing the music video. I don't wanna overdo the music video, and I want everyone to just focus on the song. It's not like it's a meaningful song, but you know, it took a lot of courage. It took a lot of effort to finish recording the song. So the most impressive one I've heard for Goddish was Ado. It's Ado. It's Ado we're talking about. Of course it's gonna be impressive. Of course. A year, that's one long song. Make sure to stream it for a year straight, guys. Because it's a long song. But yeah, maybe I can give you guys a preview of what it sounds like. Hold on, let me try. Oh my gosh, my nose is killing me. You can't even hear it. Hold on, I'm finding a part. We can have it just lyric. Okay, Bobby. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna play. That's all you're getting. Angel sings about being a god. Is this even legal? I mean, it's just god-ish, right? It's like, it's just god-ish. You know what I mean? It's not being a god, it's god-ish. crazy. Yes. So I'm very happy with how it turned out, and I hope you guys like it too. Ha! And the thing is, I tortured myself by, also you can't see it, but I'm twerking right now. Damn. I tortured myself by following Ado's version of the cover. So I don't know why I did that, but that's what I did. Yeah, so cruel does. Yeah, cruel does. I know, right? It's very cruel does. Anyway, it's very, very early, but we're almost at 2 hours. What the heck? I have been yapping with you guys for like an hour and perhaps 40 minutes. We look at the balls on you. Yeah, I know, right? I had to double take on that. Like, what? Yeah, almost 2 hours. And I had really... What the heck? I just burped, I'm sorry. I had a lot of fun catching up with you guys, and I hope you did too. Thank you for letting me rant about my coworker, and thank you for enjoying my series of unfortunate event stories, and I hope that next time we meet, I have more stories to tell you guys about me basically just hurting myself. Well, hopefully not a lot of injuries, but hopefully a lot more fun stories to tell. Trying to recreate Ado is a big deal. I wouldn't say I successfully recreated Ado, but it was fun mirroring Ado, mirroring Ado's style. But Ado is undefeated vocally. But yeah, it's my own spin, but also Ado's version. And yeah, I will see you guys next time I have the time to, and hopefully the next time you see me is the time that Goddish is gonna be out. Me wowing. Her fry technique is just peak. Yeah, I could not do it. So yeah, there will be no schedule as usual. I'm still on hiatus, but you will see me here and there playing with my friends, and with other pixies if we have anything. And yeah, again, hopefully the next time you see me, the Goddish, the Goddish cover is also going to be out. Join the Discord to follow. And follow for Quin's trauma dumping. Yes, I usually use my Discord chat, general chat, as my ranting space. And I don't really tweet much. I don't really post much. But here's my socials as well, and here are the pixies as well. Oh yeah, guys, Ilia started, Nor Echo. What is this? Oh, the free cover, yeah. And if you want to see the covers, here's the covers as well. Ilia has started streaming again on Twitch, so if you guys would like to support her in her streams, that would be great. She's really fun to watch. And also, Sky has also started streaming again. Cal is streaming a lot of Deadlock. And Kuri, of course, is streaming a lot as well. Our Eggly is our goat, yes! And of course, Binky. Binky is gonna announce something big soon, so watch out for that. What else? Eggco, our friend Eggco here, is on hiatus but also streams sometimes. So yeah, Follow Echo as well, and follow Rob as well. Rob is almost affiliate, right? He just needs to stream more. Binky Sprite. You can say that. You can say that. Yes. Glad to know she's back. Hopefully the YT return is in the works too. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully. So much exciting news. So watch out for 1, our takedown cover, 2, my Goddish cover, 3, my other covers with other people. If you haven't watched it yet, by the way, guys, I did a cover with Elsie. Elsie is also back to streaming after being on break for a little bit, of course. Where is it? What is it? What the heck? Here's the cover I did with Elsie. It's from Wicked. What is this feeling? If you're into that type of thing. Let me send this to YouTube as well. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Also, Leon, it's so good to see you again after a long time. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're not as stressed as before. And so, yeah, I will see you guys soon again. I don't know when, but you will hear from me. If you're not in the server yet, join our server. If you want to see me rant in chat in the Discord chat, general chat. Yeah. On Saturday, yeah, you will see me on Saturday, but not on my own stream. Yes! I don't know what else to say. Bye, guys. See you next time. This has been Quin Cyrene. Take care of yourself, hydrate, eat your meals, and get some sleep. And remember that your mother chicken loves you. Dragons. No! My chickens. Bye!